everybody. If you're tuning in after the live, I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, as it will really help push me through the analytics, and it will get everybody in who truly wants to be here. I greatly appreciate the ones that were talking beforehand, as it's an honor and a privilege to have each and every one of you in the audience. It really does make my day and my night to talk to each and every one of you. I know we're here a little bit later tonight, but it is Julie's birthday today, so I have to kind of work around that schedule. But I still wanted to come live and talk to everybody because I find it very important tonight, especially we're going to be on a thinly traded weekend here. And I'll get into talking to everybody and saying hi and whatnot, see if anybody's tuning in, as it's a weird time. So good evening, 7:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, July 28th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So we're going to go over some things. I have something I didn't talk about in the intro. We're going to talk about the Stellar IBM partnership with, obviously, Stellar Lumens. This is a big impact on XLM, and I want to thank Darren. I don't know if you're in here or not, but I want to thank Darren for sending me this. So this is big news when it comes to XLM. So we'll get into that. We'll also get into mostly XRP stuff, though. We'll talk about the Ripple attorney that withdrew from the case and the reasoning why, and how this was a big FUD spin, and it was a big nothing burger. This is just an attorney that's leaving the law firm, so this is standard operating procedure. Then we're going to look at when will Ripple lawsuit end and how high XRP could go, and this is obviously speculation, but we like to see the broader opinion, because we're going all XRP in this update, besides that IBM update with XLM Stellar, Lumens. And then we're going to talk about how the SEC case had almost no impact on Ripple talks with central banks, that's executives, because I like to go over what's going on in the day. I shared these little articles throughout the day, but I like to tie it all together in the live. And then if you're just tuning in, we're going to go over as well for XLM, if you're a fan of XLM, the Stellar IBM partnership and IBM's 3 Stellar products. So we'll go over this as well, as I think that's important news. And Darren, again, if you're in the audience, thank you for sending me that. So XRP, as we can see, is down 0.04%. I'll see if anybody's tuning in. I just wanted to get through the intro, give you an idea of what was going on. And then we'll get moving here because we've got a lot to talk about tonight. Wow, 67 people here already. That's incredible. 38 likes. Holy smokes. Make sure to hit that like button, as it'll greatly help push me through the analytics. And I sincerely hope you each stay and you watch through this entirety of this update, because that XLM stuff is pretty awesome as well. Let me just say hi to everybody. Jacob, welcome in. Tim, welcome in. And if anybody knows, I have been swearing a lot less and a lot less F-bombs, so you will get your wish. Driver, thank you very much. As some of you know, it's Julie's birthday. I'll send that message on. Bams, good evening. Welcome in. Eddie, welcome in. Harvey, thanks for the birthday wishes for Julie as well. John, welcome in. Jim, welcome. Harvey boy, welcome in. Darren White, thank you so much for that info, Darren. Welcome in, mate. One of my most trusted mods as well, always contributing to the program. Andrew Tyler Kratz, welcome in, and thanks for joining Tom's Army for month 1. I greatly appreciate that. Tyson Bailey, welcome in. Christopher Jason McDonald, welcome in from Canada, always watching. I appreciate that. Bam's massive happy birthday to Julie. Hope she has a fantastic day, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. I'll pass that message on. Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. Hey, Tom and Army, it's great to be here. 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Oh, what a perfect time. Get to have your morning coffee. And where you're at, what do you have, a biscuit, you call it? Because you're more classy than we are over here. XRP Rich, welcome in. Yes, Corey, that's big news with XLM. Big news. Miss Vicky has the pen and notebook handy. That's what I'm talking about. XRP Rich going spicy with the 120x leverage on XRP long. Be careful with that. Nelly, welcome in, Anthony. Always good to see you in here. One of my longest standing mods, in fact. Miss Vicky, welcome in. Please remember to smash the like button. Indeed, indeed. Jacob Brent, welcome in. Crypto Solo Scrooge, welcome in. Make sure you're following him on YouTube if you like Sologenic especially. Homegrown from the community. We like to help each other out. Richard Williams, welcome in. JW, what's up, my friend? I will tell Julie indeed happy birthday. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. This is awesome. H2O Alien, welcome in. Bill Fair. John Lagner with the happy birthday to Julie as well. We'll send that message. Amro, welcome in from London, UK. When did my name change from J-Legs? I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is the first time I've seen you like that. Another mod in the house. Capo, welcome in. Watching me in the great state of Michigan. Also a month one in Tom's Army. Appreciate that. Amro, 1 a.m. there. Fantastic. Birthday weekend indeed. I'm going to have a little party for Julie tomorrow. Ricky, Bobby, Shake and Bake, welcome in. Positivity over negativity. Exactly. And we keep our emotions in check. Nobody can stop us. Holland boys, welcome in. I paid my rent based on your TA. Well, that's what we're talking about here. That is what I like to hear. Dennis, welcome in. Free Toast, welcome in. The news for XLM we'll get into with IBM. Rod Evening, yo, yo. X-Wing XRPs, yo, what's going on, my friend? Jay Slade, welcome in. Kalo, welcome in from the great state of Florida. I was there back in January. Amra, I hope you have some good news for XRP. It's possible. Well, we have good news for XRP. But it's a matter of what your interpretation is. How many people? Oh, okay. I was going to say it's moving pretty fast already. 86 people in here makes a lot of sense. Make sure you hit that like button. 56 likes, 86 people in here. If we hit that like button, YouTube will be forced to share my content. So what we're looking at here for XRP right off the bat, because we'll do the TA real quick. Then I want to get into some of the news with XLM as well, with IBM, and obviously with the stories with XRP first. So right now, XRP, if we take this in the 30-minute time frame, you can see the bull flag that's formed. It's either going to be on the horizontal support. So let's catch everybody up real quick in case you're new. So basically what happened is we went to a swing high of 937 approximately, came down to a swing low of 673, came up to a retest high to form the bull flag downtrending resistance at 85 cents. Now we came all the way back through, and now we hit the double bottom right at 673 swing low. We started to form what looks like it could be forming into some kind of inverted head and shoulders, but it would need to pull up and consolidate right here. So what we theorized is it could pull up here and form something here, and that's why we have the breakout here and also here. If it consolidates down and through and breaks out in here, that would be the strongest point of a breakout for XRP, and that's about 673, and that would get us up to $1.15. That's that 70% move. Now, we have a lot of work to do before we can just break up and break out of everything. We'd have to validate the moves. But right now, we're trying to have we need the bulls' help right now. We need the buyers to step in on a thinly traded weekend. This is the perfect timing. We formed a W reversal, and now we're consolidating sideways. We have not broken down, but we're converging right now. We have a weekly golden cross, as we know. But we're trying to see where and when we can get some support. The 1 hourly, we're tight. It's a very tight formation. Now, it very well could reject us down, and you could see us fall down to that 673. And that's what we're paying very close attention to. We don't know if we break out, which spot it's going to break out. But if we want this bull flag to break out, you want to hold this formation. If you lose this formation, the first level of support under 65 cents, which is part of this formation, would be down at 6133, which is the broadening wedge breakout. 585 was the pattern double top breakout. And then the actual pattern formation we broke out is at 55.7. And that's where in the weekly time frame you can get an inverted right shoulder that technically, if we're being technical, we've talked about this, can form an inverted right shoulder that could technically bring you down and retest at 55 cents. And it would make this shoulder, let's say it came down and it hit right here on the breakout point, it would technically create the same thing as over here. On the right side, hold the 200-day approximately. We have the golden cross. So that's always a possibility with XRP, and we have to be conscious of it. But with that being said, Dank, how much do I rely on on trend lines? I rely on for the short-term pattern formations. It helps me understand the reversal in the short term or in the longer time frame. So yeah, I rely on them quite a bit. But I rely on my own trend lines. I draw them in as the pattern's going on, and I don't sit on something just because I put it in there and I want to be right. I update it as it's going. So I put a lot of stock into the trend lines and old formations that have been broken or revisited. So with that being said, the thing that is still standing out, ladies and gentlemen, Dink, no problem. Great question. Great question. Hey, Tom, Corey, we got this indeed. Hit the like button, everybody, as Observation Channel said. XRP Rich back by it could be back up to $1 by the end of August. Right now, if we rode this out properly, this consolidation, and remember we spliced this, right? Or we cloned it, I should say. And it moved out to here. This is where it met from the downtrending resistance, uptrending support. If you went from 65 cents or the horizontal support on the bull flag at 67.3. It didn't matter. They both met for a breakout right here at 673. The only observation that we found that could break this in a different spot was that 731 level approximately. You get on top of that and like this bull flag right here, or like somewhere in this area, you could break out of that area and that could get you slightly higher. But we're looking firmly at the best opportunity would be in the 673. Now we did touch it here, which is why we thought maybe we could consolidate out. And sometimes it breaks it at about the 75 or 80% completion part of these formations. We don't know why, but not always. It doesn't always fill it out. So we objectively said, okay, well, if it comes there and there. Now, this pink line that we have in here, there's a reason for that. One, if we're using red, we got to figure out what our make it or break it spot is. And I happen to like that color pink. So, and I always have for some reason. So I'm using that as this is our bear market rally line. If XRP breaks out to, let's say, $1.15, actually it's a little bit, that's the $1.21 line. So see, it is a little bit lower. Hold on. I'm going to teach you guys everything I know and I'm going to do it for free. Some of the stuff I share, you might even see other influencers charging for. Not around these parts. We do this for free because everybody needs to learn. And it's not because I have no viewers, as you can see. It's because I believe everybody, no matter the size of your wallet, deserves the information. So XRP, we break up. Let's say we come up here to 119.7, and that would be conditional on the breakout around the level we're at. This level of 114.85, that is if we break out at the end of the consolidation of the bull flag. But this level right here, if you're new, that $1.13, that's the bear market rally. If we break above that and hold, we've officially transferred from a bear market rally into a new bull market. Otherwise, this is nothing more than a bear market rally. And like I've tried to explain to everybody, and I'm going to do an update particularly on this soon, and we can talk about it now. If you were going to sell XRP, we're still in the consolidation phase, in the acquisition phase. If you were going to attempt to sell it because you thought we could be rejected and we're still in a bear market, you would wait for this bull flag to play out. Even if it goes down, then you buy it on the way down. We have a 346 average from the bear market as a community. 12,222 tokens of XRP. We have a slew of others, but XRP, XLM, XDC are the same weight with tokens owned. But with this, we would have to wait 20% before it goes below 346. So right now, if we're looking to sell out and reposition, this is not the proper formation to sell out of. You're looking for this bull flag after the initial breakout. If it breaks down, so be it. You're going to get better buying opportunities. And then if you get below 346, you buy back. But in this formation, this is not the sell formation. This is the acquisition phase below. If you bought down here where we did, you're in great shape. You can let this play out. We're still over a 1x right now in XRP. We're up like 110 or 112% right now. But this is not what you bought to sell out for. Now, if we come up here and we consolidate, this is where if we get rejected at $1.13, it gives us a clear window to sell this out. If we get a firm rejection at this level, $1.13 signals if we're still in a bear market. And if you get rejected there, then you could sell out. And on average, if you say you have 10,000 tokens, down here, we consolidated. Nobody was selling here because all the exchanges except for FEMX were down that I seen, even Uphold. And then down here is when it was more easily sold at 78 to 85 cents. So you'd get about $8,500. Well, if you properly do this, anywhere between 78 and 8,500. If we properly do this, you should be able to get anywhere between 13,000, actually 11,300 and about 12,000 should be your bounty on a $3,500 purchase where we bought it, not 8,500 or 7,800. This is where you'd look to sell if we were. So when everybody asks where would be the first level you would look to sell if we looked overly bearish, right here. Not down in this formation. There's no way. You got to capitalize on the real move. And even if we break back down, XRP is so cheap. Like I said, we've got the 346 average before this move ever happened. 12,222 tokens after selling out in 2021. at $1.66, as we know, with the 47-cent average. We knew the bull market was over. We made a concerted effort as a community, much smaller at the time, I acknowledge. So now the voice is a lot stronger and we have a lot more people to push the message. But this is the area where you would consider if it's just a bear market rally or if we're onto something more. You don't want to shortchange yourself by selling it down here and then it just reverses back down anyhow, or it pops out and then you're screwed. If it reverses down, you got dry powder. We buy it 20% below our buy-in. We did our due diligence, but you've got to capitalize. When you have a breakout like this and the volume, you're having a bearish or a bullish divergence in volume, you see the trend line on the bottom. Let me see if I can get, that's perfect right there. See that trend line on the bottom? That's the divergence in volume. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You have a price divergence. It's actually a bullish divergence for us with price action. The price action's breaking down while the volume coming in has just crashed. We've had a 30% crash from the swing high to the swing low, consolidated back down to the swing low. The volume crashed. Boom, and it just crashed. See how it's holding right now? This is actually getting towards the end of this pattern formation. Once we get a breakout of the volume through this volume, see how it's crashing right now? Once that breaks out of that divergence there, that downtrending resistance, it's almost there. We keep getting rejected on that downtrending resistance volume line. And I put that in there so you could see. But once that breaks over, you're going to have that bullish divergence in volume. Or you're going to confirm it with a breakout. Andrew Tyler, eventually they will. Eventually they will, I promise you. They already are waking up there. You're just hearing a lot of FUD. Speaking of FUD, let me clear it up for everybody who's in here. So, this story came out earlier. And yes, DGB, for somebody who said that, DGB is a sleeping giant. I have 62,222 tokens for transparency. In the 2021 bull market, I bought at 5 cents, sold over 15 cents. I bought it back in the bear market at 0062 on average, 62,222 tokens. I only had 10,000 before. Now we have a golden cross here in the 2-hour time frame with DGB. In the 3-hour, golden cross, or recross back over. 4-hourly came back over. This is about to break out here with DGB at some point here. And DGB is going to be looking for a big run because we've already had a major breakout of a long-term consolidation. And it's going to come up to that downtrending third tier with downtrending resistance. We're in a descending triangle. It's a 3-tier triangle that I formed. This is just how I do things. And right now we've come up through the support on the first line down at the downtrending support, which is like a bear flag. Second tier is right here where we had the heavy consolidation pattern from earlier on that runs through. And now we have the downtrending resistance that completes this bear flag. So you need to break that and get over that 1079 to start a trend reversal. So that's DGB. I love DGB. It's in the Internet of Things. If you don't know what the Internet of Things is, you must. No, it is not too late to buy DGB. In fact, I had an average of 5.9 or 5.8, and I did a 10,000 DGB token buy at the 8008 level, right where it's at now approximately, live on the air, because somebody wanted to buy, so I bought it right here. Raised my average up just a little bit from like 0059 to 0061 or 2. Because it's so cheap, it's still 99% off from where I sold it. Now, could it go down further? Absolutely, but wherever you buy it, you have a 20% below you buy. You have a certain set buy. You have 5 equal buys. By the time it gets to 100% down from your buying, you've already corrected it. Your average will be down by 60 to 70% if you follow that logic. So that's how you accumulate. And eventually, if it has utility, it's going to reverse. So that's XRP now. We got to get back on XRP. That was DGB real quick. I snuck it in there. But you can see XRP is converging right now. We're starting to converge. And this is the easier pattern to see. This is the all-time pattern where it's a lot easier to see. There's no other lines drawn in. And these are the all-time. So if you break down, the technical breakdown target would be down here at 37 cents. Which happens to be the 2020 uptrend. What's the highest you think DGB can reach? I don't like to speculate with that. Because then it gives your hopes up. I just think DGB is going to be far, far higher than it is now. Just think if it could get to 15 cents before and then it gets everything down and pat. You're only at 0.008. If it gets to 15 cents, you're up 1,500% plus. Just consider that. JW, the journey continues indeed. XRP, Broska, staying informed. Thank you, Tom. No problem. I do my best to keep you all informed as well, so hopefully I'm helping out. If you appreciate my work, you can always support me by joining Tom's Army, everybody, or sending a YouTube super chat. There's really no other way to do it. And I'm not going to cheapen the show by doing paid advertisements, paid sponsorships, or paid promotions. If you're looking to buy XRP, I'll just share it in the bottom. Join FEMX, lower maker fees. They stayed online, so I try to have all the on and off ramps I can get, and they have an XBT airdrop, which is the FEMX token. So take advantage of that. I'm not affiliated or partnered in any way. It's just I try to show you the exchanges I use since you trust me. And that's what that link is. So that's XRP. So we know what we're dealing with XRP. Now I want to go into some of the stuff that happened today. We'll go into this IBM story as well. And thank you, Darren, for this. So if you're a fan of XLM, we've got the Stellar IBM partnership and IBM's 3 Stellar products. We'll go through this right after we discuss the XRP news. So right now, 127 people in here. Thank you so much. 92 likes. Please hit that like button. Help make it to where YouTube has to push my content through the algorithm. And then when somebody comes in here, if everybody's hitting the like button, everybody's going to stay. So I greatly appreciate the dedication. It's incredibly awesome how much support you all show me. So this is the story that I want to show you. So I want to show you how they spin it. So Ripple attorney withdraws from SEC lawsuit. Will it affect XRP? A recent development in the ongoing showdown between the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has seen the withdrawal of another Ripple attorney from lawsuit. Recent court filings reveal. This comes after a motion was filed earlier in the month for Anna R. Gressel to withdraw as attorney of defendant Ripple Labs. So that's one of the articles, and we'll read through that. But look at some of the spins that were given. I chose this one because it was less of a FUD spin. But a lot of them were spinning it in such a weird direction. And I'll show you why she did it and actually how it helps, how this helps. So one of Ripple attorneys calls it quit, but that's from before. We need it today. The one from today. Ooh. Hey, here's some news, everybody. I didn't see this earlier. Okay, forget that. We'll read the rest of that. This is awesome. Okay. This is some news out of Palau. Remember we shared Palau? We'll go into that right after this, but let me finish what I was talking about. So they were talking about how this was a bad thing, how this was going to ignite, some kind of bad mojo here for Ripple, but the attorney left. Let me just sum it up. The attorney left because she's going to be on the staff for the New York mayor. She's got a promotion. So according to detail in the filing made at District Court for the Southern District of New York on July 27th, Ripple is asking for the leave of the court to withdraw Lisa R. Zornberg as an attorney to the defendants in an ongoing XRP. Ripple in the courts, Lisa R. Zornberg of the Popular DeBows and Plimpton LLP permission to withdraw as an attorney. This will be on July 31st. The Army's $9.99 a month if you want to show me support. You don't have to do that. That's just if you want to show appreciation for all the work I put in, the time I put in, and the fact that I don't do any kind of paywalls or do any paid promotions or anything. I just give you the info. That's why people join. So if you want to, I would appreciate it. If it's not within budget, don't stress yourself. That's not why we're here. Ripple has also reiterated that the withdrawal so we already know that, Brett Garnhausen. So basically she's moving up. She's joining the mayor. She's going to work for the mayor now. So now you're going to have somebody in the New York mayor's office who was a high supporter of Ripple. So this can actually play out to be a good thing. But now I want to talk about this. The XRP ledger notes monumental transfer of 54.3 billion Palau stablecoin. Network effect could boost XRP price. I'm going to share this after the live as well, and you'll be able to see this separately. So if somebody doesn't see it, I'll share this separate because I don't expect everybody to just watch through 25 minutes to get to this. 135 people in here, no kidding. 106 likes. Make sure to hit that like button. And this is a reason to hit the like button. This is really good information. So pay attention, every XRP holder. This should make you very happy. Don't sell your XRP. We're just in the beginning of this. XRP Ledger notes monumental transfer of 54.3 billion Palau stablecoin. Network effect could boost XRP price. XRP Ledger facilitated a massive transfer of up to 54.3 billion Palau stablecoin to a trust set. And remember, they're doing the CBDC testing on the other parts of the world. Japan's or South Korea's part of this. You've got a lot of places in Australia, UK, Asia. There's a lot of parts that are trying to facilitate this now, but Palau is one of the newer ones. Montenegro, we found out yesterday. The large volume transfers could act as a game changer for XRP with the resulting network effect and adoption fueled by Palau's use of the XRP ledger. Experts believe that the large-scale use of XRP ledger could drive XRP price higher in the long term. XRP ledger witnessed a large volume transfer of Palau stablecoin, a transfer of 54.3 billion PSC on XRP's blockchain. A crypto expert behind the Twitter handle at @W_the_Jazz believes this development could be a game changer for the altcoin. Remember, we're looking for a catalyst, folks. Is this our catalyst for our big 45 to 70% maximum pump here? Is this how we get to $1.15? This is some serious news right now. Serious news. XRP ledger adoption is on the rise. Palau and Oceanic, and I broke this news yesterday. I just had no idea that we were going to already get this through the test pilot. It had no inclinations that this big of a stablecoin transfer was going to take place today. Palau and Oceanic Island Nation is currently running a trial of Palau stablecoin linked to the US dollar. The project started its pilot on the XRP's blockchain, the XRP ledger. Based on data from XRP Scan, Palau initiated transfers for more than 54.3 billion PSC to the trust set through the XRP ledger. Over the past 3 weeks, Palau has been leveraging XRP ledger and previously its central bank digital currency. Again, another connection with the CBDCs, with XRP, Ripple, the ledger. I'm telling you, we're so early, ladies and gentlemen. We're so early. I'm not positivity over negativity. That even keel mindset with the more upbeat and the more inclusive, so we can have as many people to join us along the way. It's important to note that these transactions are driving higher adoption of the XRP blockchain and the token, using it to pay transaction fees. Crypto analyst behind the Twitter handle @W_the_Jazz believes these developments are likely to emerge as game-changing catalysts for XRP. The network effect from higher adoption of the ledger is expected to push XRP price higher in the long term. I just wanted to read that again. A monumental transaction just took place on the XRPL. This is at 12:45 a.m. on Julie's birthday. What a day. Happy birthday, Jules, indeed. A monumental transaction just took place on the XRPL. A whopping 24 billion in Palau stablecoin was moved in a trust set transaction. The source, none other than, as you can see, this isn't just a transfer. It's a potential game changer. I can't wait to share this to our entire community after this live. This is unbelievable. This is it. It's starting. That's $24 billion moved into the XRP ledger. Like that. Like that. They sure are, Dink. And it's my job to make sure we all stay emotionless. Positivity over negativity. We're not victims here. We're winners. Remember, we're winners in here. And we have to have the winning mindset, which means we need to have all the information so we don't make an emotional decision. Remember, today we're doing Fomo Fridays as well, if you just bear with me. Our weekly $50 purchase of Casper right now. We've got 2,500 tokens. This will be our $150th invested. This is our third investment. We're going up to 10,000 tokens. Last week we completed a 9-week buying spree where we got 10,057 tokens of HBAR for $527. And now on Winning Wednesdays, we do algo for $75. We've done 2 installments to push up to 10,000 tokens. We currently have 1,333 tokens. And just for transparency for anybody new, I have 62,222 tokens of DGB, 12,222 tokens of XRP, XLM, XDC that aren't touched. I have a couple thousand extra XRP that I use for everyday purchases, but that doesn't affect my 12,222 because those will not be sold. I have HBAR 10,057 tokens. I have 10,150 Doge via Julie. We have 22,222 VeChain and ZIL. And then Casper's 2,500, Algo 1,333. I think that covers everything. And we've done all this after the bear market was in full effect. We sold everything for transparency in 2021 when XRP was at $1.66, had a 47-cent average, ladies and gentlemen. Quant's too high right now. I only add stuff when it's somewhere between 90 and 97% off from a bull market. And every single thing I've mentioned, I got for 90 to 99% off after I sold out in the bull market. So I've exponentially changed my fortunes in the 2023 bear market. We put in our profits in 2021 into precious metals. As they work together, you take your profits from crypto when you go from a bull to bear market and you swing it into risk on. It's just held its strength is all. No, I know, Dank, but it's my opinion as well. I've got a lot of other ones that aren't at $100 a token. So that's just the way I approach it. It allows me to build my portfolio in the way I desire. So I want to read this now. A monumental transaction just took place on the XRP ledger. Take notes, everybody. This is why you should not sell your XRP, period. No question. We're up 110% right now since we bought back in at the bottom of the bear market. No desire to even close to selling right now. A monumental transaction just took place on the XRP ledger. A whopping $24 billion in Palau stablecoin was moved in a trust set transaction. Oh, I appreciate that, Miss Vicky. She said, you are a true winner and leader, Tom. We are so blessed to have found you. I'm the blessed one to have each and every one of you. I really am. I don't even know what to say. You know, I don't really look to see how many people are in here because I don't think it's important the number. I just think it's important the minds that are in here. So I just appreciate everybody that tunes in. The source, none other than you see where it's at. This isn't just a transfer. It's a potential game changer, indicating a significant movement of funds and possibly a shift in relationship between accounts. Account root and directory node types were modified and a new Ripple state node was created. This is huge. This is breaking and developing news today, ladies and gentlemen. Palau transferred $24 billion worth of stablecoin onto the XRP ledger. And as you know, they're testing the CBDC right now in a test pilot. This is a testament to the scale and potential of XRP. Stay tuned for more updates. A trust line with significant liquidity on the XRP ledger is a game changer. Here's why. Increased utility trust lines enable the issuance and transfer of various assets and not just, or increased utility trust lines enable the issuance and transfer of various assets, not just XRP. This boosts the ledger's utility as a decentralized exchange, potentially increasing demand for XRP as a bridge currency. This is getting unbelievable, folks. We've been waiting since 2021 for this. And it's actually happening now. We're vindicated, everybody. You see, we're vindicated in everything we believed. Network effects. The most entities using the XRP ledger for transactions, the more valuable the network becomes. This could attract more users and increase demand for XRP liquidity provisions. Trust lines with high liquidity facilitate large transactions without major price slippage, making the XRP ledger attractive for large institutional users. Remember, it's not just about the price, it's about the potential and utility of the network. That is huge. I can't even describe how big this is. We have 132 people here. Unbelievable watching that. That's unbelievable. 121 likes. Please hit that like button, but you're already doing a fantastic job. It's tremendous that so many people are getting this information. Dank. Have fun embrace your Bible study. Have a great night, and I look forward to you in the future as well. Say a blessing for the community, me, my son, Julie. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. As we give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ around here. As you can see, what my hat says a lot, ask. It says Yeshua. So have a good time at Bible study. I respect that. So that's what's going on with the XRP ledger. We're gonna try to dip into this a little bit farther. Let's see if there's any more news about this. This is some big news that's developing here. The XRP protocol is the standard. It sure is. It sure is. Thank you, everybody, for saying amen to our Lord and Savior. Ripple exec on Palau stablecoin trial on XRP ledger. So we already talked about, we know Palau. So live tracking of Palau stablecoin possible on XRP ledger. See, this is some more big news too. See, this is all good news. And since everybody's here, I can read it to you. I've been releasing this stuff, some in the lives, but some of it also just, within small updates. Gabriel, thank you very much for the good job on the updates. JWA, man, absolutely. XRP in a multi-month cup and handle. It sure is, Ariel. This is eventually going to break out, I feel like. I really do. That cup and handle is prevalent. Target 122. It could reach all the way up to 122, in fact. Indeed. Let me go into my other chart. I have a target. I'll show you my target, Ariel, if it goes to it. Depending on where it breaks out, I have a target somewhere between 114.85 and 119.78 approximately. Depending on where it breaks out. So, and that bright pink line, for anybody just tuning in my opinion, that's what we have to get over at $1.13 and hold to reverse this from just a bear market rally into a possible full-fledged next bull market. So we still got 70% roughly between us and the next bull market, but you never know. And where everybody's talking about that cup and handle, we've talked about it in here plenty, folks. We have a full-fledged cup and handle, but there's multi-layers. First layer that we're trying to break is this first one. To get back above 9, that's the swing high at 937. Get above that, you break this and put in a bullish handle. Right now we're not. We're putting in a bullish handle though right here. See this first tier breakout at right around 65 cents? That's a bullish handle being put in. Then your next tier is up here at 787 or 79 cents. Then you have to break the formation at 937. Well then, our next test would be 101. Ultimately though, if you want to retest this actual long-term, that's a long-term cup and handle that you could come up to $1.34, but that can only happen if you break through. But right now, this cup and handle, the lower level, we're putting in a bullish handle right now. We're putting in a bullish handle right now. If it forms, we can't say it's going to form, but this is just another signal that we talked about. Well, not today, but this is putting in the bullish handle. If it does it on the bull flag, that's how you swing out. You want the bullish handle on the cup. It's doing it parallel to that breakout point. Or horizontal, I should say. That's how we got 65 cents, that formation. That's how we knew 65 cents could be a prevalent spot, but 673 still remains. If 673 is the breakout point, I don't know what that, oh, that's the volume. See? Keep paying attention to this. That's your volume. See that? In the daily, once that volume kicks out in a positive direction, you're going to have a bullish divergence in volume. See how you have crashing volume, crashing price? That's a very big bullish signal. It's very big. This is very bullish right now. Miss Vicky, thank you for saying hit that like button. We hit 676. We could hit, 673 is where the best potential of a breakout is. That's what we've been talking about. 673 right here. It would either converge from 65 cents or use this as a horizontal support, which it looks like it's doing right now. Spot on, CJ, spot on. It very well could hit there again. Thank you, Ariel, so much. Miss Vicky, thanks for saying to hit the like button. We're doing a fairly good job. 140 people here and 129 likes. That is a fantastic job. Stanley, very curious to the amount of drops that were burned over the last month of drops that were burned over the 24 billion transaction. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. JW, the pink line had you off. Yeah, I did that so that we could have a different look, and I actually like that color pink. Judge me all you want, everybody, but it's true. So, I mean, this volume eventually, folks, we're going to have this divergence here, I promise you. Eventually, it's going to happen. It's very close right now. We're just looking for a push up by the bulls right now, or retail or anybody. So, Ripple unleashes power of stablecoin in bold experiment. And now you see with Palau what's happening. Ripple, a prominent San Francisco-based blockchain company, has collaborated with the Republic of Palau to test a US dollar-backed stablecoin on the XRP ledger. We just read about the new news today. This is from yesterday, but they transferred 26 billion roughly over to the XRP ledger in the Palau stablecoin. This noteworthy project, which has been under development, CJ, I do think it's possible that there's a few markets that will have a flash crash to possibly some retracement. Ridiculous, like 29 cents and back up to 130. It could happen. It absolutely could happen to come sub 30 cents and even sub 20 again. But if we do break up higher, it's going to make it even more difficult. The Palau stablecoin, the PSC, represents a digital currency prototype with the potential to significantly change the transaction methods for goods and services in Palau. The initial phase of the program involves government employees voluntarily using... Oh, we already talked about all this. I want you to hear about this part of it, though. The PSC is designed to provide a fee-free, secure, transparent, and convenient payment option that aims to be more efficient than other online payment services. As a crucial component of this pilot, the Ripple CBDC platform will be employed. This platform is an end-to-end solution enabling central banks to issue their own central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. The link to Ripple, XRP, and CBDC, central bank digital currencies, is everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Anybody who sells XRP now is going to be relatable to the ones who sold Bitcoin at 100, 200, 300 bucks. Not pennies, but imagine selling Bitcoin at 600 and it's at 19 or 20 or 30,000 right now. That's how it's going to be to sell XRP at 75 cents or 70 cents when you see it one day where it's meant to be. A lot of people are going to have a lot of nightmares. The decision to adopt digital currency has been hailed as a transformative move for Palau. So we heard that, and then we seen what happened this morning, folks. If you're just tuning in, XRP Ledger, and this was at 12:40 a.m. this morning. XRP Ledger notes monumental transfer of 54.3 billion Palau stablecoin. Network effect could boost XRP price, so that could be a catalyst we're seeking. But now, oh, I know, CJ Baker. I was younger back then. I was in my very early 20s. No, wait a minute. Not early 20s. 2009, 10, 11. What year was Bitcoin? What year was the Bitcoin? Was that 10, 11? So yeah, I was maybe in my early to mid 20s. I was in my early to mid 20s. Maybe even to my mid 20s. Because I'll be 40 in December. Okay, 09. So I would have been, my mid 20s. I would have been 25. My Uncle Billy actually bought some. He held it from several $100, told us to buy it. I didn't know much about it. And he held it from several $100, and he didn't sell out some of them until 40, 50,000. I kid you not. He did a fantastic job. I think he bought 3 for my cousin, and they cost him at the time like $1,800. And my cousin still has 2 of them. Well, had. So, Julie, Scarlett's right here. I told her she has to stay where I can see her. She's sitting in the chair right here. Baby kitty's outside. We fed them, but I told her she had to stay where I could see her. Yeah. That's why I told her she can't move. And she's been listening very nicely. That's the 9-year-old outside, but it's starting to get dark, so I have my front. I have like a bay window in the front, so I make sure I can see her. If she's out of view, I'll leave and go get her. I'm very paranoid. For people to start hearing of it. Yep, that's true, Baker. It wasn't until 2012. I had 2,573 on Quadrigas. The things we learn, though, my friend, the things we learn. So, we're going to do FOMO Fridays real quick. So, if you're a fan of Casper, And then we're going to go into this, folks, because we got to get moving in our directions here. We have, where the hell is it at? Oh, wait a minute. We have to get into this as well, IBM. We're going to get into the Stellar IBM partnership and IBM's 3 Stellar products. This is some news that's coming out now. So right now we're going to focus on Casper for just a second. We're doing FOMO Friday, so I'd like to thank everybody. We have 147 people here now. Wow. 140 likes. Make sure to hit that like button, but most of you have. If you want to show support, you can simply send a YouTube Super Chat and or join Tom's Army. But if you're a fan of Casper or you're trying to join us on FOMO Fridays, real quickly here, very quickly, we're going to do $50. Fortunately, it's come back under 4 cents. We're attempting a breakout here. If we get above here, I stop buying Casper. So we have up until 483 where I can buy it. I picked this formation for a reason. So now we're buying our third annual or third daily $50 purchase of Casper. So if you're buying, would you please let me know in the comments? And I'm going to do it right now. So right now, we're going to go in. We have 2,507 Casper at the moment. So we go into buy. And this isn't for everybody. This is just if you would like to add to your positions that I believe are going to be game changers in the future. So I have to go into my USD. Casper, $50 this week, folks. And it will get us 1,257 Casper. Preview trade. Confirm. Awesome, Marcus. Thank you so much. So we bought our Casper on our FOMO Fridays here. We've got, today we were able to get, and it ended up being $52 total for transparency. $52 got me 1,257 Casper. We've now got 3,764 Casper. On our way up to 10,000 tokens of Casper. We're also doing on Wednesdays, Winning Wednesdays for Algo. So tune in next Wednesday as well for Winners Wednesday or Winning Wednesdays. So right now, we're trying to push up in the daily. We need to get over this downtrending resistance for Casper at 409. Once we break 413, we'll be off to the races a little bit, and then we'll have this uptrending resistance in the short term. So that's what we're looking at right now. Okay. With ADA, it's not that I don't like it. It's just, in my opinion, with Algo at 11 cents, I'll take Algo all day, every day, and twice on Sunday over ADA at 11 cents. We're in this descending triangle short-term and longer-term formation. I decided to buy it in this formation on Winning Wednesdays because I want everybody to try to be involved and get as many tokens as they can. And I only believe in the ISO 20022 compliant tokens and the Internet of Things. Everything else can kick dirt as far as I'm concerned, except for like Zill, which is more into the meme side of things, and the AI and the metaverse. They're very deep in the metaverse. And with Ziliqua Network, get used to it. I sold Zill over 20 cents. Bought it back at 1.4. John, thank you so much for buying on Casper on FOMO Fridays. I just keep my stuff that you see me buy right now. It's on my Uphold wallet. You can get an Uphold wallet soon too. You just got to sign up for it and get on the waiting list. But I keep my stuff on Uphold because they're the ones who didn't abandon us. If you can't trust your exchange, who can you trust? Just like in the stock market. Thank you, Jerry, very much for that. CJ, $10 is the first big level in fight when we get into price. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But yeah. So let's talk about this real quick. I want to go into this. So did anybody hear the news about Stellar and XLM? So it's only fair we look at the price of XLM real quick because it's attempting a breakout itself this weekend. We have fallen down a little bit, so we might have fallen back into that flag again. We're teeter-tottering right now for XLM. So right now XLM's attempting, this is the retest right now of this short-term bull flag and the longer-term bull flag. We failed the initial breakout, Now we came down to consolidate 15, roughly about 15.8, 15.79 is where you're going to want to try to hold here. Otherwise, if you break through this, you might come all the way back down to 13.7 in this bull flag pattern. So just be aware of this. These are breakout targets. If we break down, it can mess everything up. So pay attention to XLM right now as we're retesting the breakout of the short-term bull flag. We're right on it. And again, what did we talk about with XRP? We're having a very big divergence right now in volume. Look at this. That is a huge divergence right now. That volume is crashing. It's crashing. You could even do it where if you're not doing wicks and you're going to do like, we're like, oh, we're just going to do candle bottles or candle bottle. The candle body would be like that. You see how we have that downtrending resistance with 2 surges of spikes? Once we break this, we're going to have a divergence in volume as well. We have such a big breakdown. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look how much volume for XLM it took to break up. Look at all this volume to break up. Again, to break up. Now to make this entire move come back down, look how little volume there is. That's a divergence in volume. We're having a major breakdown with no supporting volume. Unless we get a massive volume spike here on the breakdown volume, this looks like a bullish reversal, a bullish consolidation right now. I'm not exactly sure what is up right now, but with this volume portfolio, this looks very bullish still. And yeah, we might have to measure it out a little bit farther for the bull flag because it technically can come down a lot more. But that was the first area attempt. So, I mean, do we have to stretch it out? I don't know. But XLM is in a very inaudacious spot right now. Because there's not a lot of volume support in the drop at all. At all. That big drop right there was a 15,000 in volume. On that push up, 54 and 59,000 on this push up. Oh, wait a minute. That was 91,000. That was 138,000, 59,000. On this one, 91,000. Even over here where we had small surges, 34,000, 31,000 on this breakdown, 8,000, 15,000, 10,000, 6,000. This isn't going to get it done. This looks like a trap. This looks like a bear trap right now. The contrarian in me gets worried when 90%. Yeah, that's the problem. They're talking about $1,000 and $25,000 in XRP. I tell you, just listen to me. Those numbers are unnecessary. And then they tell you that you have to have 10,000 tokens. If it's going to be 25,000 a token, why do you need 10,000? According to their own logic, wouldn't you just need 100? Don't listen to the influencers that are just trying to make an easy buck. Yes, Mega, you absolutely should be stacking HBAR. We did it on FOMO Fridays for 9 weeks in this community. It cost us $527, and we got 10,057 HBAR over 9 weeks on FOMO Fridays. I could not be happier having it. I won't sell it. It's part of the plan. And we know HBAR right now. We have this formation set up, and we'll continue to cover it. But HBAR is competition, but also a direct partner with XRP and XLM, according to the IMF. All right, so this looks like an inverted head and shoulders pattern could be forming. We are trying to break up right now. As long as we hold the 497, we should be able to move up to the next part of the formation in a rising channel. But HBAR is absolutely still one. Absolutely. Sean, you're still stacking HBAR. Excellent. And thanks for the happy birthday, Sean. I'll relay the message to Julie. Wow, 53 minutes in already, 148 likes. So that was XLM and now HBAR, so pay attention to that. But now we got to read this, folks. As it's Julie's birthday, and I'm going to have to get back with her soon, as she just got back out here. Stellar IBM partnership and IBM's 3 Stellar products. Since October, IBM has been publicly building distributed ledger products on top of Stellar XLM. Below, we piece together the disparate sources of information about the Stellar and IBM partnership to understand how the relationship works. So, I want to go through this. And when I do my update tonight, I will go through this part of it right here where it says more information, but for now, I just want to go through the nuts and bolts. So summary, IBM provides financial institutions with enterprise-level Stellar-based products for one, validating the Stellar public network, two, facilitating cross-border transactions with Lumens, XLM as the current bridge asset, and three, issuing any asset on the Stellar network. Both IBM and Lightyear SDFs for profit arm provide services to companies who want to operate to the Stellar network, but IBM serves larger, more risk-averse clients like banks and central banks, while Lightyear's clients are smaller entities like remittance. So we all know the banks and yada, yada, yada. I'll read through all of that in my actual update, but right now I want to go through the main information. So IBM plans to introduce the following Stellar-related DLT, and if you want to see this whole breakdown, I'm going to do an update on this after the live once I have a chance, but I'm going to have to get going here shortly in the next couple minutes. So we're winding down here, so please give thanks, do whatever you want to do, say your goodbyes. If you want to join Tom's Army, hit that subscribe button, like, send a YouTube super chat, or just give your blessings. So IBM provides the following Stellar-related DLT products. Validator nodes. IBM's validating presence adds a permissioned construct on top of the public Stellar network. Universal payment solutions. We have built a real-time universal payment solution on top of this validation layer. IBM plans to introduce the following Stellar-related DLT product. Token lifecycle management product. We are adding a token lifecycle management product soon, which would allow asset issuers to launch their own token ICOs, CBDCs, digital commodities, utility tokens, leveraging IBM for token engineering and lifecycle management, and they're using Stellar. What does this mean for XLM? IBM provides a major validating presence on the public Stellar network, adding enterprise permission capabilities like business rule enforcements for asset issuers, as well as transactions processing for our cross-border solutions. If you want to see more on this, make sure you watch the update for XLM. It'll be at some point tonight. I'll also put this out immediately following. I'll record this so that everybody can see it. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please, please, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and joining the over 17,300 subscribers, and share this far and wide so we can get more people on here. It's been a fantastic night. I definitely cannot thank you all enough. Have a good night, Marcus. True, how you doing, my friend? Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that, Jacob, greatly. You have a great evening as well. As we're walking out here for the last 2.5 minutes. No problem, John. Have a good night, my friend. We've got XRP real quick at 71 cents. And as we've been talking about, we're trying to consolidate out of the bull flag. And let's let this load in. Bams, have a good night as well. Jacob, have a good night. Miss Vicky, have a great one. Thank you all so much. And I'll give Julie your guys' blessing and happy birthdays. So we're trying to break out over here at the 713 level right now. Or, oh, actually, let me go into this other one. Oh, my God. It always deletes this chart on me. You guys have seen how many times has it deleted my chart? I think it's my bits. No. It deletes this chart so many times it makes my head want to explode. Ever since the new update on TradingView. They must have switched something. They must have switched something. So, this is where we're at with XRP. Either we break out in this area and then we break over the 731, use that as support and get our nice spike up, or we consolidate out and try to break through the bull flag at that 673, which is the double bottom support. That was our swing low and also our horizontal support on the bull flag. We acknowledge that it could come up through here at that 65 cents, so we haven't measured out equally, but that 673 seems to be the best possibility for us to break out. We're getting squeezed, but now we have to pay attention to that 26 billion coming in through the Palau stablecoin on the XRP ledger. Does that impact the price of XRP at all? That remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. As I see everybody exiting out, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure tonight on this Friday, if you're drinking, do not drive. Make sure you stay safe. Give blessings to your friends and families. And make sure you have that positivity over negativity. It's our duty to stay positive over negative, over negative. and we do an emotionless response. Then we can dictate the price patterns of XRP and the direction of our favorite cryptos without that emotion. H2O Alien, no problem, my friend. Andrew, have a good night. Jim Holmes, have a good one. Thank you very much. Jacob, have a good night. Miss Vicky, True, Darren, Jacob, have a good one, everybody. Crypto, Scrooge, Bams, John Hall, Marcus, JW, can we get Jules to do her things? She is outside with the 9-year-old. I don't know where they're at. Otherwise, absolutely. Thank you, Land Survey. Back off now. Have a good one. H2O Alien, stay blessed, my friend. Stay blessed, everybody. Have a good one. I'm out.